I got an email from a guy named Rob today. It's short and sweet. He writes, I'll be one of the many staying home on election day. The left will steal it again, guaranteed. So Rob says he's going to stay home. You know, I've been thinking a lot about that sentiment. I've heard that before from people, and I am absolutely convinced that that's not somebody who believes that. That's somebody who is trying to discourage other people from voting because they're terrified that Trump is going to win. And I don't want to insult Rob for saying that, or anybody who claims that that's going to be the case. We have one choice for president. It's either Trump or Biden. And if your choice is to stay home, and I mean this with as much professionalism as I can muster, you deserve everything that you get. The trouble is, you're going to ruin it for us as well. I don't believe that Rob is sincere. I'm not going to sit here and insult him and call him stupid and idiotic. I don't know if he's caught up in the emotion of the concerns that we all have, the rightful concerns we have about election integrity. I don't believe it. I don't believe in the authenticity of that statement. You know by now it's Trump or Biden. You know right now the condition of the United States of America and the world. You know by now what Democrats have done to our country. You know by now what Biden's track record is, and you know what Trump's track record was for 4 years. These lunatics who are attacking Trump relentlessly morning, noon, and night pretend like he doesn't have a track record. He's got 4 years, which showed what happened with the economy, which showed what happened with domestic tranquility, which showed what happened with the border, which showed what happened on the world stage. And for somebody to say, I'm going to stay home because I think they're going to cheat, that is one of the most inane, moronic things I think anybody could possibly say. And I don't believe Rob. I don't believe him. He hates Trump. He sees that Trump is likely going to win. And he figures if that can get some traction, and if we can get people all excitable about election integrity, we can discourage people from going to the voting booth. He's a Democrat. He's a Trump hater. There's no way anyone who loves this country is going to stay home on November the 5th. No way. So if you hate the country and you're petrified that Trump is going to win, you'll write a talk show host like me and you'll say, I'm going to stay home because they're going to steal the election. They're trying to use the very real issue of election integrity as a wedge and drive it into a reaction that they hope other people will have. No, Rob, you're not legitimate. You're a liar. And you're a fraud. Now, if you want to call me and explain it to me, you go right ahead. I don't believe somebody who says they're going to stay home. If you're smart enough to participate in this show, you're aware of the news, breaking news every day, which is what we cover, what to make of it all. You're informed, you're engaged, you're smart, you're generous, you're loving, you're giving. My gosh, $172,000 in a few weeks for our International Fellowship of Christians and Jews campaign. You're not un-American enough to stay home. You're not. So Rob doesn't love this country. Rob wants to provoke. Rob wants to get a reaction. These are attention seekers. People who say that are simply wanting to get attention. Now, I always invite you to challenge me. If you are with Rob and you love this country and you're distressed about what we're doing, where this country is headed, and you're upset about the Democrat leadership under Joe Biden, and you're going to stay home on November 5th because you think they're going to steal the election, I invite you to call me and explain it to me. I'll do my best. I'm in a great mood. I'm leaving on vacation tomorrow morning. Bruce Hooley's going to fill in for me tomorrow. Joey Hudson and Carl Jackson will fill in next week. And guess what? I am almost in vacation mode. Not quite. So you can't upset me. You're not going to frustrate me. You're not going to discourage me. But I mean it. There's a funny meme that goes around on social media. It's Will Ferrell playing Ron Burgundy as the anchorman. Remember that funny movie? And there's a little phrase, I don't believe you. So to Rob writing me at mike@mikeonline.com saying you're going to stay home and you're one of many because they're going to steal the election, I don't believe you. I just don't. I mean, you may stay home, but more likely you're going to vote for Joe Biden, and you are breaking out in a cold sweat because you're terrified that Trump's going to win.